Come in. Ah, gentlemen. All ready for our important guest? Now, let's not have any tomfoolery today, please, chaps.
Or there'll be hell to pay?
Do try to be serious, gentlemen.
Sorry, you're not actually going to wear that, are you?
My bow tie? Absolutely. One mustn't appear improperly dressed in front of...
The Mayoress of Woking?
Lord bless this wind tunnel and the wind that blows in it.
May I present our two world champion drivers, Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton?
Why do I have to hold the hose?
Go with the flow, bro.
Now, Mayoress, we've prepared a little demonstration. This is what we technicians call a graph.
One assumes this displays the parabola of the drag coefficient, does it?
Well, yes, it does.
Get off my nose, man!
And are you able to activate the DRS from here?
Naturally, ma'am.
Get off my nose, man!
I had no idea you were such a fan.
Yes, one enjoys a good Grand Prix as much as the next mayoress. I also like monster trucks. Do you?
Love them. Not now, Terence. Can't you see I'm busy?
What happened to those two silent racing gentlemen?
Would you excuse me a moment? Oh dear, it's happened again.
What the?
Gentlemen, the professor has been giving me a most entertaining presentation.
Oh, has he? I'm sure he'd want us to continue.
Mom, would you?
Oh, thank you. Love to.
Don't be shy, Mom.
Righty-ho.
That should do it, milady.
Yeah.
Slightly awkward.
Thank you, gentlemen. Most revealing.
Oi, Lewis, kyo wa nani o suru tsumuri kana?
Yamatte, nihongon ga wakaranai kara.
Ah, soka.
Konnichiwa, chaps. What do you think of the new facilities?
Spacious.
Now, let's get down to our preparations for the Grand Prix. There are a couple of changes to the new Japanese circuit. Let me just switch tracks from the last Grand Prix. Now, you'll notice there's a new chicane after turn 12, and they've added a couple of rather amusing corners this year.
Who's driving?
Yeah, and how come he's got perfect lap times?
Allow me to introduce you to the McLaren Project 4 Robot Test Driver, or MP4 RTD1 for short.
Snappy name.
He has an onboard analysis unit that collects data and makes adjustments in real time. He actually learns as he drives.
Greetings, Father.
I didn't program that.
Come on then, Nico Rosbot. Let's get racing.
What is racing?
The robot wasn't designed for racing, he's a test robot. So, let's get out on the track. Now, chaps, RTD1 will show you the perfect line around the new Japanese circuit. All you have to do is follow him.
Ignore team orders, JB? Shall we?
I'm starting to wonder if this was such a good idea.
Racing. Racing. Racing.
No bad. Game on.
Go on, my son!
Racing. Racing.
RTD1? RTD1! Stop! Stop!
Racing.
Oh dear!
Bro,
M?
Father.
speak to us.
Say something boring.
Oh dear, it's happened again. I suspected it would. That's why I stayed back here in Woking and sent along my robot avatar, MP4 RPM 1. It's all right, I'm okay.
Is there anyone here who isn't a freaking robot?
I'm okay.
LOL.
I quite like you, RTD1.
Ah, Nyck Del Vries, star of the McLaren Young Drivers program. Nick? Nick?
Hi, Prof.
Ah, sorry, of course. There you are. I see you're admiring our Hall of Fame. Perhaps one day you'll join our list of McLaren champions. Prost, Senna, Hunt.
Louder.
Hunt! And of course, Mr. Jenson Button.
Cool. Can I meet him? Can I?
He's doing some charity work today, so he's not around. But his car is.
Whoa. Can I drive it? Can I?
I'm afraid you have to be this high to go on this ride, Nick. But don't worry, you're going to do something just as exciting.
Really?
4 thrilling hours of white-knuckle driving. Theory. So the combined effects of the downforce and the DRS will cause a 0.2 deviation from the apex of an average corner. As I can easily demonstrate with an analysis of one of your last go-kart races. I knew you wouldn't want to miss this, Nick.
Huh?
Whoa!
So, Nick, what do you think you did wrong on this corner? Correct! Absolutely nothing.
Whoa! Cheeseburger, please. Thanks.
Golly, I've been talking for hours. Do say if you want a break. No? Good lad.
Ah, the McLaren Young Drivers program, I presume. Excuse me, madam. There's something I have to sort out.
What do you think, Nick? Are you cut out to be a McLaren driver? Nick? You think?
Sorry, Professor. Just taking everything in.
Good lad. For a moment I thought you were miles away. It really is nice to have such a well-behaved student. Ah, Jenson, have you met Nyck Del Vries?
Yeah, we've run into each other. Nearly.
You'd better watch out, Jenson. He'll be driving your car before you know it.
Ready for another fun day in the lab?
Yeah, he's probably gonna have us testing batteries.
Ah, chaps. Now, we have a full schedule today. But before we begin, I just wanted to run something past you. As you know, the teams take it in turns to lay on the entertainment for the post-race party.
How could we forget?
Especially after last year.
And what is it with the KRT1 extrusion manifold assembly? What's that all about? Listen on. Slightly awkward, but this year is going to be different. We've thrown a little something together for the Indian Grand Prix that I'd like you to take a look at. Hit it, Charlie. What do you think?
Yeah, great, cool. But aren't we doing the after party for Brazil?
Charlie, would you check my diary, please? Oh dear, that's happened again.
I'll get the maracas, shall I?
All right, Prof. So what are we doing today?
Well, today I've invited along an old friend. I believe you know Mr. Häkkinen.
Mika! Wicked.
Oh, the flying Finn.
Hello, boys.
So we're racing against Mika?
Mr. Häkkinen's not here to race. As a former karting champion like yourselves, he's here to promote the new McLaren go-kart.
Oh, great. So you brought us all the way here to promote some go-karts?
Yes. I'm particularly proud of my new impact-resistant doors. Make sure you get some good shots of those, won't you, Freddy? Right, well, I'll leave you chaps to it. Now, don't do anything silly, will you? I know I can trust you, Mika.
You know, Mika, you used to be a great driver.
Thanks, Jenson. But now I'm retired. Most of my driving is done on the golf course.
You mean you really don't want to race anymore?
I have my 2 world championships, Louis. I'm happy with that.
You don't want to feel the rush?
Okay, I'm coming out of retirement. Keep up, boys!
Huh? I'll take care of this, Freddy.
Look out, it's the feds!
It worked on Schumacher.
He really is the flying Finn.
Damn, that felt good.
You still got it, man.
I never lost it.
Ah, excellent. It appears to have gone rather well. Did you get some nice pics, Freddy?
Hmm?
See you, Prof.
Marvelous.
Run.
Mika! They were only supposed to show the ruddy doors off.